Newspaper Review, Saturday, 18th of July 2015. Very first, we'll see headlines of Ceylon Today newspapers. Mahinda takes on Ranil, United People's Freedom Alliance candidate for the Kurunegala district, and former President Mahinda Rajapaksa addressing in inaugural UPFA rally in Anuradhapura yesterday. I am based at United National Party leader Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe for revising the development trend that was pursued by the previous regime. The former president who took to the stage as the prime ministerial candidate for the UPFA said that the current good governance government led by the United National Party has in just 6 months reversed the development process in the country that was initiated by the previous regime. Look at what Ranil Wickremesinghe and the current government have done to all the development projects initiated during my tenure. They have been brought to complete standstill. If in short period of just 6 months they can undo all the progress we made in 4 years, imagine the damage they will do if they are given 4 years for govern the island. The former president could, adding that 58,000 rural development projects had been stopped by current government. Rajapaksa accused Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe of orchestrating the controversial central bank bond issue, adding that he was a hypocrite for alleging that Rajapaksa stole from the people. Next headline, UPFA plans 200 election rallies. General Secretary of the United People's Freedom Alliance, Susil Premajayantha, told Ceylon Today that the Election Operation Committee of the Alliance has decided to hold 200 public rallies under the patronage of former President Mahinda Rajapaksa. Next headline, Fauzi wants to be PM. Minister of Disaster Management H.M. Fauzi said yesterday that he would with pleasure accept the premiership portfolio if President Maithripala Sirisena made such an offer to him, considering the benefit of 55 years of political experience behind him. He added that such a move would also send a message to the global community that seniority is being honored and justice is being done to minorities in Sri Lanka. Fauzi said the president was specially liked by the minority and he would setting a good example by offering him the premiership. Next headline, UN anti-narco office in Colombo. As a result of drug dealers transforming Sri Lanka into main center of distribution for drugs to Europe, and in the bid to prevent drug use, the United Nations organization has decided to establish a main anti-narcotics operation office of the UN in the city of Colombo. Next headline, election violence. IGP puts police on high alert. Inspector General of Police N.K. Ilangakon has instructed Senior Deputy Inspector General in charge of provinces and Senior Superintendent of Police to exercise maximum vigilance relating to gangs bent on creating acts of election-related violence. The IGP told Ceylon Today that he will meet all senior DIGs to advise them on the modes operandi to be adapted to deal with such violence immediately and effectively. Next we move to Daily News. Country's human rights improved under Sirisena. UK report. The human rights situation in Sri Lanka has improved since Maithripala Sirisena took over the presidency from Mahinda Rajapaksa. A UK government report has said. The Foreign Office's Human Rights Report May 2015 said Sri Lanka took a number of steps to address human rights and democracy concerns, including setting up new institutions and undertaking legal reform. Freedom of expression improved, with exiled journalists invited to return to the country and a number of banned websites unblocked. The democratic space has opened up with the travel bans on foreign nationals visiting the north lifted, and the NGO Secretariat moved from the Ministry of Defence to the Ministry of Police Planning and Economic Affairs, the report said. It said local context in the north and east noted the significant reduction in surveillance by security forces with increased space for civil society activism. Next headline, FR application before SC to reduce MR security. Providing security to former president a disadvantage to other candidates. A fundamental rights application was filed before Supreme Court seeking an order to reduce the security for former President Mahinda Rajapaksa, who is contesting the upcoming election from the Kurunegala district. Attorney at law Senaka Pereira, who is in a national list of the Samasamaja party, in his petition cities that the other candidates contesting the election are facing injustice due to security providing to Rajapaksa, who is a mayor candidate contesting the election. The petitioner has cited former President Mahinda Rajapaksa, the elections commissioner, the public order minister, the defense secretary, and the inspector general of police as respondents. Providing security to the former president is disadvantage to the other candidates, petitioner said, and urged court to issue an order to reduce the security of the candidates or provide the same security to other candidates. Next headline, UPFA nomination lists replayed with the names of undesirables. Drug dealers, ethanol dealers, bar owners, thugs, and various other miscreants involved in antisocial activities have been included in the UPFA nomination list. Prime Minister Ranil Wickremesinghe said. He said without considering the broad request of the public that only suitable person be given nomination by political parties. The UPFA has given nomination to various persons who had been proved to be involved in several serious misconducts, unruly activities. The UPFA nomination list consists of the rapists, murderers, drug dealers, and thugs. The Prime Minister said, how can the country progress towards the good governance if such people with the dubious passed and tainted characters are voted to office. He asked Prime Minister Vikramasinghe made these remarks at Katana on Thursday. Next headline, JVP files complaint at HRCSL against MR privileges. Janata Vimukti Peramuna Kurunakala district leader Namal Karunaratne and JVP attorney law Sunil Watakala yesterday filed a complaint at the Human Rights Commission of Sri Lanka against privileges Mahinda Rajapaksa is currently enjoying as an ex-president while competing at the general election. Addressing the media at the Human Rights Commission premises yesterday filing the complaint, JVP attorney law Sunil Watakala said that they filed this complaint seeking immediate intervention of the commission to order a cessation to privileges afforded to former President Mahinda Rajapaksa at least for the duration of the general election campaign, and is the unfair on other candidates. Former President Mahinda Rajapaksa currently receiving benefit in excess of those stipulated in the President Entitlements Act No. 4, 1986. Therefore, this is a violation of Constitution and also the human rights of the other candidates, he said. That's headlines of today's newspapers. We'll meet tomorrow with more headlines. Until then, log on with Athavan News.